YouTube. Sorry I look foul. It is Wednesday and I'm showing tomorrow, and I'm doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because Sunday we have like family stuff going on. So tomorrow I'm showing in 2.90 classes, so I am going to just clean my boots and call it a night. Okay, you can probably tell from the lighting that it's pretty late, but I cleaned my boots. I'm gonna bring both pairs just in case, because my Parlantes are kind of giving out, and I don't want to end up with no boots. I also forgot to mention that I jumped Benzie today, so I'll insert some footage. And I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. We are ready to go. I'm going to clean my tack. Okay, so we only ended up doing 1.90 class because they only had the 0.90 open, so I'm just gonna voice over it. The first jump was okay, it was tight, and you really over jumped it, but I saved us on the out and just pushed, and it made the bending line ride really well. And then I put on my outside leg here and it came up really nice. He jumped that really well, and then I just kept going down this line and he took out a stride and jumped that also really well. And then we came around to this one stride, I think, which honestly came out like perfectly. It was a little long out, and then I just held the counter canter to this, which was really tight, but it's fine. And then I don't even remember if we got the change or not. Yeah, we got the change. And then I just kept riding forward, and that came out really well. Down this line, that out was really well. I got the change, and then we were coming to this rollback. It ended up being really long, so I kind of got flustered and forgot to turn, because it was a really tight turn to a two stride, so I had to circle, which gave us time faults, of course, or else I think we would have placed really well. And then he got the leave out to this, he was a really good boy, and then the two stride was fine. I am in a Taco Bell out there. Sorry I didn't vlog much. I left my phone in the car. Door was really good. I have no clue what we're doing tomorrow, but I will keep you guys posted. I am headed to walk the course. I'm watching my trainer ride in the meter 10s and waiting for the 80s. They're running the 70s. We're just about to start the 70s. Okay, I've watched people showed, and I'm gonna put on my boots, and we're gonna do the 80s. Okay, so my first round of the 80s was literal shit, but there was nobody there to film it anyways. Then my first round in this ring, which was the 2-6 equitation, was also shit. So I'm just gonna voice over the good round, which was my second round. But anyways, we came across the diagonal, picked up our canter. I wish I started with a little bit more pace, but the first jump came out really well, and I really liked the canter I had away from it. And then I just sat up in this corner because he likes to try and die out here. We had to go away from the fence, so that jump was a little tight, but it was fine because it set us up really well for this rollback, which came pretty much out of stride. I had to hold him a little bit, and then we just cantered back around, which you can't even see me, but it's fine, and came up this diagonal line, which was really pretty and then I just kept him going up the line, but the out was a little bit long, but it was honestly still really good. And then rode the outside of the arena and came down to this jump, which was a little tight, and then he missed the change, which sucks. And then we were coming to a rollback kind of unbalanced, and it came out fine. His lead changes still aren't 100% there. And I knew that coming into this. And then coming to this last jump, I just held him because I saw a short stride, and he took the rail. So we didn't end up placing because there was like 20 people in here, but I was still really happy. Okay, I just finished the 2-6 equitation. We have a flat class in like 45 minutes. I'm sweating. He was really good. The first round was just me being in my head, and then the second round was really good. We got a poll, so we'll see where that puts us, because the judges have to decide if it was like rider error or horse error, so. I have no clue if you can hear me because it's kind of windy, but we placed 7th in the flat, which I'm really happy with because it's our first flat class and there were like 15 people. So I was really happy with that. And then I'm going back to see if we placed in our second round because that was honestly pretty good. I think we missed one change and had a rail, but we'll see.
Wait a minute, something ain't right.
I am ready to show. We're doing the 80s, the 90s, and a medal. I will see you guys on our way to the horse park. Thor is just getting ready for the 80s. Then we have the 90s right after, and then the CPHA. Okay, so here are just some highlights from my 80s round. He was a really good boy. Yeah, it was just like a lot of long lines. I was really happy with him. We ended up getting 7th, even though we had a rail, because we didn't have any time faults and most people weren't going clear. The rail he just kind of caught with his back legs. But other than that, I was still really pleased with this round. Okay, this was my CPHA equitation medal. So the first jump I had no pace and it was not good. So you're probably thinking like, how did I get second? There's literally 5 people in this class. But I'm not complaining. So we cross cantered this line and then it turned out really well. It was a really nice line. I liked the pace that we had afterwards. And then we rode around, and then up this outside line, I kind of just came in a little bit too quiet and tried to gallop up for the 5, but just pulled for the 6, which the 5 was right there. I wish I would have just pushed. Held the counter canter, got half a lead change. This one was fine, and then I just sat up to the swirl back, which also really was not great at all, but it's fine. He did get the lead change though, so that was really good. And then to this last jump, this was honestly the best part of the course. Like, we finally picked up our pace, came out really well, and then we sat down to a really nice halt. Overall, nothing was horrible, so I'm really not mad. Okay, both my classes weren't good or bad, so that's okay. Okay, so of course, in true Finn fashion, I didn't remember to film an outro literally at all. So I'm just gonna do it now as I'm editing this video. Thora's really good the whole weekend. We're doing it again next weekend. probably like the same thing. I still have to talk to my trainers, but he got 7th in 3 classes and a 2nd, which is there. I'm really pleased with him. He was really good. For the most part, it was just rider error. And there's always things to improve on. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and enjoy these pictures of my beautiful horse, and I will see you guys next weekend with another show vlog.